Should you upgrade to iOS 17.2? That's what we're going to find out in this video. As you know, every new iOS update brings a new feature or enhancements to existing features. 17.2 is no different. The biggest feature in 17.2 is the inclusion of the Journal app. So this is a first-party app created by Apple, and it allows you to do exactly what it says, just make journals. You could also lock your journal entries behind Touch ID or Face ID. That way, in case you're sharing your phone with someone, they do not have immediate access to your entries without proper authentication. I tried the Journal app for a little bit, and it's not something I am interested in. I've mentioned this in the past, but now that the app is available, I did try it for a few days. It wasn't for me, but it could be used for someone who is maybe struggling with mental health. The one downside to the Journal app is that it's only available on iPhones. So if you upgrade your iPad to 17.2, you will not get the Journal app. And that's a shame, because I believe that the Journal app would actually be a lot better on iPads because of the larger screen real estate. But Apple may be trying to target the TikTok audience who typically use their phone for journal entries via social media. The Journal app would be available on iPadOS and macOS in a future update, maybe iOS 18 and macOS, whatever place in California they decide to name it. Apple Music also gets an update. You can now favorite songs, and each song you favorite will be added to your library, and you'll have a favorites playlist. So it's pretty much what iTunes had for a number of years. And if you don't use Apple Music, then I probably just wasted 10 seconds of your life. There's also new widgets that would give you more weather detail. But if you don't use widgets, then that's another feature that you are not going to use, nor are you going to care about. Regarding battery life, I have tested this using the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 13 Pro. And I can say that both devices handle iOS 17.2 really well. Battery life is great, and I did not experience a lot of bugs with third-party apps. Discord has several bugs, but I'm not sure if it's related to 17.2 or the new update they've made to their app where they basically redesigned the entire thing. Pretty much everything I've mentioned with the favorites playlist, deeper weather details, that also applies to iPadOS. And my iPad is the 10.5 inch Pro, so there's not a lot of things I can really go over in iPadOS because it's an older device. It doesn't really do much. It gets all these small features. It doesn't get anything major. The time I did use iPadOS 17.2, I can say that my iPad worked well. My workflow is typically watching a lot of YouTube videos, so I am not concerned with battery life because I know the strain the YouTube app and watching live streams and videos can have on the battery. And also my iPad is never more than a foot away from a lightning cable. One notable feature that I did like with 17.2 is the ability to actually fill out PDFs using your iPhone, and you can import the contact details. It's a really neat feature. On the messages side, there is a new feature called iMessage contact verification, and 99% of people will not need this. So what it does is it allows the devices to verify that the person that is sending you an iMessage is actually the correct person. Again, this is not going to be used by 99% of people. It's only going to be geared towards maybe politicians or CEOs or anyone that is a high value target. Should you upgrade to 17.2? I would say yes. It has some useful features for people with different workflows. The battery life is great. Experience with the software is great. I do not have any issues with connectivity, with the camera, with pretty much anything except the Discord app, but that's a third-party app and Discord will handle that. On the iPad, I would just say you can upgrade to 17.2, if anything, to get some security enhancements, especially if you have an older iPad. Hopefully you found this video very helpful. I really appreciate all of the support that the channel has been getting. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and leave a comment on what features in 17.2 excite you the most. And until next time, I will see you in the next video. Take care.